Hello, survivors of the apocalypse, veterans of AtomRPG. Welcome back to Trudograd. Welcome back to Playing Hardball. We are in the scrap quarter of the grand city of Trudograd. Well, and we are warming our ice-cold hands on this barrel where people burn plastics, wood and asbestos, and we're inhaling the fumes, right? So and well, there's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, for example, we need to find Slava again. Slava and his not so nice mother, and I'm not entirely certain where they are. Let's go here. Oh, what's that? There's a street sign. The Trudograd machine factory is that way. Will no one help us? Well, like, what's going on here? A slim woman is watching a mustached fellow pace back and forth before a small house. She periodically shakes her head and sighs. A thin, irritated smile is drawn like a slash across her face. Oh well. Well, hey there, what's going on? I want to ask you about a factory that used to stand here. Yeah, let's do that first with everybody. I don't know anything about it, but my husband is into things like that. You should talk to him. Okay. You mean that man with the mustache? Thanks. Well, but yeah. So what's happened here? You seem distressed. What's up? I'm alright, but our home. Oh, you'd better ask my hubby about that. Right, honey? The mustached man, who never stopped pacing, grows visibly irritated. However, there's also the glint of hope in his eyes. Maybe we should ask him what's going on. Yeah, we are figuring this out. Hey there. Okay, I imagined someone more wild, so this guy looks rather civil here. A short mustached man paces back and forth. When he spots us, his eyes light up with hope. Sir, please don't walk on by. I need your help. Help with what? First, tell me what you know about a factory that was here. I'll be glad to tell you everything I know, but only after you help me out. You see, I have a wee problem. Nothing too scary, it's just that some flesh-eating jellies called aspics have infested my home, and I'm in need of a hero to get rid of them. What? Flesh-eating jellies? Aspics? The woman ostentatiously rolls her eyes. Infested, huh? Tell this young man why our home is infested. Can we please not discuss our personal business in front of strangers? Wait until we get home. Well, you know, this information might be important to the task. Why did they infest your home? And by the way, like, flesh-eating aspics sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Well, consider your house cleaned of aspics. I don't know, man. Fighting flesh-eating mutants is not something I particularly enjoy in my day-to-day life. What will I get for helping you with your problem? Now, let's firstly ask this here. This information might be important to the task, you know. It's always better to think first and act after thinking. Why did they infest your house? Well, you know, mutants are everywhere nowadays. They just appeared one day and started. Don't listen to him. He brought the creatures inside himself. He was trying to breed them and sell their offspring. And it was an amazing plan. Who could have guessed they'd escape their cages? They are formless lumps of jelly. A dog with a head injury could see a cage wouldn't hold them. Yeah, indeed. A cage made of wire. I'm just curious why they did not, like, when squishing and squashing through this wire cage. I guess that's one, yeah. That they used, that they didn't multiply. But well, the man mumbled something and turns away. Talk about a harebrained scheme, huh? So you would want to buy a flesh-eating... So who would want to buy a flesh-eating jelly mutant? Traveling circuses, illegal fighting rings, and plenty of other people in business. Just think about it for a second. Imagine a huge arena. Two mighty aspics ooze out and begin beating the slime out of each other. How or why? Better to ask how or why not? Well, fine. I'll get rid of them. Don't worry, comrade entrepreneur. I don't know, man. Fighting flesh-eating mutants. That's not something you wanna do. What will I get for helping you with your problem? I'm gonna tell you all I know about the inverter factory, and I'm also going to pay you very well, in fact. Well, that sounds good. That sounds acceptable. I'd like to know how much and what actually, but well, consider your house cleaned of aspics. Thank you, I'll open the door for you, just please be careful. These little monsters are more dangerous and less adorable than they look. Well, by the way, why didn't you call the police? I did. They said that since aspics don't have minds or limbs or bad intentions, they can't be classified as criminals. They suggested I contact pest control, but there's no pest control in Trudograd anymore. It was eliminated during budget cuts years ago. In retrospect, I think they were laughing at me. Well, I do understand that, but fine, open the door and I'll do the rest. Okay, so there. Let's be rather safe than sorry. So there you go. Oh, there's something. Oh, that's small. I actually thought this would be bigger, but now that it's directly here, let's not shoot our precious shots. But let's try and we've got 11 points, so we can actually do. Oh. What's that? I wonder. Like the eyes? Any brain for 38, and what's this? I have no idea what that is. Maybe something like the heart or something. Or is this the heart? And this is the very puny nerve center or something. 78. Well, let's hit the eye for 75. Come on! Yes! Glorious victory! And can we actually see anything inside? No, of course not. Well, then it's... Are there something here? Oh yeah, there are two over there. Okay, well. We actually go inside. Ah yeah, so there. There's one here. It's a healthy one. I think this one was the nasty one. It had a star. Yeah, I think... I mean... Can we actually shoot around the corner? No. Not sure if this will actually hurt it at all, but let's do... Oh, we can only shoot at it. Okay. Oh! There, like that. 88. Okay, let's shoot. Let's see how that looks, by the way. Like from here. Yeah, nice. Oh. Well, I think we should rather smash it some more in the eyes. 84. Aye, okay. So now we can do one more aimed into the eye. Okay, that was not so effective. And then, okay, well, but maybe, yeah, very good. It's gone. Who's that? The guy has a silenced rifle there. Who's that? Oh, it's the policeman, okay. Well, let's hope he doesn't shoot us. Well, let's go here. Aimed into the eye. I wonder what this means here. Let's do this. In the nervous center or something. Well, and then two regular ones. Okay, that wasn't enough. And the guy. Okay, now it attacks us. Okay. One hit. Oh, a second hit. Okay, well, at least this guy didn't steal us the kill, so I'm happy about that. And now, what's this? Okay, Aspic killed. So did this actually... Can we actually look at something? There were no status effects or something, but that was actually pretty cool. So let's have a look. What's that? Slime. Toxic mucus that makes up 90% of the mutated aspic body. Wastelanders empirically found out that when rubbed into skin it can accelerate a person. Perhaps this is due to the chemicals contained in the slime, which were responsible for its movement in the first place. Oh, but it's... Oh. -1 intellect. And 600 toxic. Well... Or maybe we can use it to make a concoction of sort. So, and by the way, let's reload you. There. Saving the game. So, well, let's have a look. Make sure that everything is in order, right? So, we use one condom, and so far it's good that we found a new one. Ah, yeah. Can't need a sheath. I wonder why they have sheaths. Yeah, they don't need that anymore, right? So that's part of our payment. And well, then it's good. There are also 3 beds. So let's go there. Where are they? Did they just run away? Where are they? Well, they can actually clean up. Let's close the door. Did they just run away so they don't have to pay us? That's the chimney sweeper. Ah, well. There was nothing. Oh yeah, this was. Oh yeah, that was the factory. Okay, then let's go here. Are we actually cold again? No, we're good. A bit intoxicated though. There. Ah yeah, here, finally. That was, yeah, that was Slava. Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry about leaving the door open for 2 seconds. Well, Slava, good news. Slava, the shut-in smiles broadly when he sees us. His gaze warm and content. He seems really thankful for the kindness we did him. I was expecting you. How can I help? Well, you know about that chat with Mikhail Semyonich. What did he say? He probably doesn't want me anymore. Please, hurry up and tell me. Well, you know, I didn't have a chance to talk with him yet. No, we already... He's waiting for you in the parking lot near the city gates. Go see him there and he'll make you an employee. But don't skip out on his offer again, kid. There. Oh! 2,900 experience points. Very nice. Slava's lower lip starts to tremble as he literally throws himself at us and gives us a big, loving bear hug. Yeah, very nice. Loving and hugging. That's what we like. I knew it. I knew you'd make it happen. God, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, you are very welcome. I've read in books about people crying from happiness, but I never experienced it myself. Until now. Come back here in a few days and I'll give you whatever I earned from my first run. And I'll bring back some souvenirs as well. Please return in a few days. Oh, I'd better go pack my things right away. Good luck. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, I think he's going to be fine. Mama, I really hope you're not mad. Well, Mama. What do you care? Go on, leave. I told you already. Well, Mama. Mama, I'll be home soon. Everything will be fine. Yeah, everything will be fine. Please promise me that you will be very careful. Sure, I promise. Get to sleep early and if something happens, run and hide. Am I clear? Yes, Mama, that's what I'll do. Okay, I think we should drink some water, but we've not found any water source yet. Come back as soon as you can, or... Mama, don't worry. Everything will be fine. Yes, Mama, everything will be fine. Alright. Go on, then. I will pray for you every day. Yeah, that will be helpful. So, bye, Mama. See you soon. Okay. So, that's good. Okay, he's going. Very good, buddy. Let's close the door. Although, well, now we are alone with the Mama. I'm a bit scared now. Oh, yeah. Well, she's looking serious. Slava's mother doesn't notice us at first. When she does finally see us, she gives us the stink eye and hisses. My poor, sickly, weak, silly boy is probably lying dead in a ditch somewhere. Leave me alone with my terrible loss. Well, you should try to relax once in a while, lady. I'm actually leaving. because I think we don't have anything to talk with you about. Oops. All these there. But we are polite, so we are closing your door. And let's go over here. Yeah, they are good. Oh yeah, there is someone. And here. What? There. Yoka, the man sitting at the table, is completely engrossed in repairing a complex-looking lock. When we get closer, he raises his head to give us a squinty look and speaks in a slightly nasal voice. Welcome to Lab Assistant Loka's Lock Services Limited. My name is Loka. How can I help? Oh, so you're a locksmith. Can we actually maybe learn something from you? I'm trying to find out what happened to the inverter factory. Can you help me? It's pretty obvious. The factory once was here, then later it was gone. That's all I know. I'm a locksmith, not a historian of pre-war factories. Well, bummer. So you're a locksmith, huh? How's business? It's alright, thanks for asking. Are you here to complain? Did someone crack open your new locked door and swipe everything you had, including items of deep sentimental value? It happens, you know, even with quality locks like mine. Well, no, actually, no, I haven't been robbed. Ah, then, if nobody stole anything, why spread baseless rumors about me? Why say I intentionally include tiny defects in all my locks so that criminal associates of mine can easily access the house of my clients? These falsehoods are all libelous and not true besides. You have my word on that. I think, you know, you need to hold your horses there, but now we have an idea what you're actually doing the whole day. Firstly, let's check out what you're bartering. You only have some corned meat. What's that? Canned fish? Not even selling lockpicks or something? Well, okay, no, he's providing good locks. I never dreamed of accusing you of such things. Think you could answer a few questions? As long as it doesn't eat up too much of my time. Well, what can you tell me about yourself? I'm all about locks, keys, doors, and strong boxes. Everything that can be opened or locked interests me. Well, not everything per se. I don't go around opening clamshells. I repeat, no clams. Don't ask about the details, but I have my reasons. No more clams. Well, that sounds like some form of clam obsession, huh? Yeah. But, yeah. I don't doubt it. Hey, can you teach me the art of lockpicking? Speechcraft, yeah. You know, like you are a master of the craft. I can see that immediately. And, you know, I have to learn so much. Okay. Wow, where did you learn such crazy persuasive techniques? In Atom or something? Anyway, listen closely. For the next several minutes, Loka lectures us on various lockpicking methods. He illustrates his lesson with the mechanism he's currently working on, mentioning several times that everything he's telling us is strictly professional knowledge and he's never attempted to pick a lock with the desire to rob somebody. Yes, of course not, Loka, right? Yeah, those are the basics, but that lesson was just for you, got it? Don't go telling your friends or any cops you know. Next question. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that greatly. How's life in the city? It's going great. See, I'm not hooked on creature comforts. All I need are the essentials and the tools to do my job. The bedbugs leave me alone most nights. That's luxury to me. When they do bite, that just means I get to stay up late. Well, nothing against a positive attitude, huh? And well, what can you tell me about the city? Very calm place. There was a shootout a few blocks away from here, but it only lasted for like 15 minutes. And then our blessed peace and quiet returned. Where else in the wastes can you meet such polite and efficient bandits? In some distant place like the mountain pass of Wu, such a battle would have lasted for hours. Well, what do you know about the mountain pass of Wu, I wonder? But yeah, I think we're not going to know that. How about some rumors? Share a couple? Why don't ya? I don't talk to the neighbors too much, but I couldn't help but notice this one young man. His name is Slava, and he reminds me of myself when I was younger. Well, minus the criminal tendencies. I meant liminal tendencies. Yeah, we are very liminal beings, him and I. Ambiguous and predictable, original, etc. Well, that sounds interesting, at least, yeah. Well, but maybe many thanks for the lesson. Can we actually talk about anything else? No, not really. I think I'll leave. I'll take my leave now. See you soon, Lyoka. All right. So that's actually a nice and fun character so far. Let's see. And there I are, but we're not taking anything. At least not at this point. Although, yeah, he's got a battery there. Yeah, no, it's well. Does he actually? Can we actually take that? Oh yeah. Afraid rewarding. All suspected thieves will be severely beaten. Sorry. I thought we might maybe even be able to sneak around a little bit better, but apparently, while he's sitting there. Oh, what's that? Well, that's what I thought. Oh, there's something. Well, being a Wastelander, nothing goes to waste here. So, and then, well, let's have a look at the map. There's nothing else up there, because we checked out everything, I think. So, and by the way, guys and gals, possibly good news. So there was a GPU driver upgrade, or update, and it appears that my computer is way more stable now. And that would be good. I hope this stays. So the situation remains like that. That would be good. Let's go over there. That would be good. At least Trudograd hasn't crashed yet. So let's see. There's a burn barrel. Oh, we are coughing. Yeah. Well, we don't know where to get water. We can't even take snow and just put it over the fire in a bottle. Yeah. No yellow snowballs, right, to melt down. So I think we are probably done here. And it is 2000. Yeah. Let's actually, like, where was the? Oh yeah, here. That's the lady. We actually sell her something else. Hey there, look. Is that my future best customer? I see. Want to trade? Yes, I do. So, let's see. She's got money. So we found some stuff, and I feel, yeah, I feel like selling stuff that we don't need. Yeah. Well, we can give her like 2 of these. And the sheaf. Oh, we need to read the book, by the way. I forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget about it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Well, maybe we should actually sell the Molotov cocktail. But I feel we should rather use it as well. So let's firstly get some money there for our stuff, and then we are losing 0.8 kilograms. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, and, well, we've got a lot of cutlery now, huh? We could make sheaves. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, thank you so much for the business. Then let's read the Stalker book. The special one that we bought. So here, use. Oh, we take an iron-bound book from our backpack. A white leather strap holds it shut. This is a handmade piece, clearly one of a kind. We wonder, what is it hiding? What obscure secrets lurk betwixt its venerable pages? Well, now that we are attentive, let's inspect the cover. After a minute of squinting carefully at the faded metal, we are able to discern an almost worn-away title embossed on the cover. Bobble Nedurobov, And Jerzy Pervushin, The Law of the Apostate. Bullet for the Red Angel. Oh. Intellect. We recall that during the turmoil of the post-war era, merchants and bandits who profited from the collapse of society often hired writers, journalists, and sometimes even philology students to write fake stories and poems about their benefactors. Such books were then richly decorated and displayed in the patron's office. However, this trend, if we remember correctly, had entirely faded away around 1997. Well, then it's an ancient book right now, huh? Let's look at the back of the book. We find a cartoonish portrait, almost a caricature of a heavy-set man with his hair combed back. Oh. I don't know what rap on the book means, but let's do it. We give the rusty metal a hard knock, sounds hollow. Well, let's undo the strap holding it closed, and we unfasten the leather clasp, but to our surprise the perplexing tome still won't open. A small rusty padlock beneath the strap is holding the yellowed pages tightly together. I don't want to break anything, although we would probably be strong enough. We could pull it open, study the lock for weaknesses. Yeah, let's study it first. Success. A quick inspection reveals it to be a smaller version of a lock we've seen many times around the Atom base. The engineers used to complain about this model because of serious design flaw. Applying pressure to the gap between the body and the shackle is a surefire way to bypass the mechanism. Okay. We find the exact same gap on this miniature lock, jam our fingernail into it, and voila! The shackle springs open. What is it that you are hiding? Let's open the book. We part the covers of the mysterious book, but quickly realize there's no way to read it. The yellowed pages have all been glued together. However, a rectangular space has been hollowed out inside. Oh! So it's not a book to be read, but it's rather a secret little compartment. Inside is a small notebook, 3 oily devil weed joints, and a single 9mm cartridge. Stalker Igor's play. Discard the book, but keep its contents. Oh, now it's gone. Couldn't we actually sell it? As being a grand secret. So where is it? Stalker Igor's play. An old notebook with a weird planet written by a certain Stalker Igor. Citizen number 5539, or A Modern-Day Frankenstein's Monster, an autobiographical tragedy by Igor the Stalker. Oh. Cast. Number 5539, a half-naked, existentially challenged victim. Doctor, the probable father and creator of the poor, tortured soul, numbered 5539. We find ourselves in a cold basement laboratory. Multiple biological specimens are floating in jars of formaldehyde. Surgical tools and ancient medical books gather dust on the shelves, and in the middle of it all, a cold metal slab glazed with a reddish-brown crust. The doctor is washing his single-use surgical gloves in murky tap water. All about hygiene here, huh? Number 5539 stumbles forth from a tiny broom closet. 5539. Oh! I do not recognize this room of doom and gloom. Pray tell, my lord, what art mine purpose in this gaol most vile? Doctor, I see you are finally awake. This is going to be fun. 5539. Indeed, I have fallen out of sleep, and my mind is a field untouched by dirty and ignoble hand. It needeth crops of memory to bloom. I recall neither happiness nor grief. Experienceless I am, and in this case less is not more. Who am I? What doth mine life mean? What purpose hath I here in the sub-basement plane of existence? Should I exit this realm? You there, old man, please share with me your knowledge on the nature of my ignorance. But be honest, for I have no way to tell if you lie. Doctor, dang, son. Ah, you look a right mess. Glad you're walking on your own 2 feet at least. 5539. The old man, a doctor no less, for his chest sports a stethoscope, called me son. Possibilities dance before me, debilitating. Would I rather believe that this man sired me with some gullible gutter rat? Or will I accept the truth of my making? Oh, the terrible truth. I remember naught. Because moments ago I was not. He made me in here. I am his disgusting, grotesque lab experiment, good for nothing but the jeers of the gawking crowd. A freak of nature. Oh, you played God all right, and you played that sucker good, old man. The doctor, Listen, we barely saved you. You choked on your own vomit, even shat on my poor operating table, and then just fell asleep, never even caught your name. 5539. What is this trickery, and does it carry any weight? Is my unheavenly father testing me? As a maimed, disturbing test tube baby, alive but a moment or two, a name I have not. Or is he mocking me in cold jest? The doctor. Damn it, your speech is still FUBA. I guess I'll keep calling you by your intake number. By that, I mean 5539. And here I was hoping you'd already shit it out of your system. Even Black Lotus doesn't fuck people up this bad. 5539. Oh, Papa, I begin to discern a pattern in your parenting. You do not wish to accept me as an equal, a fellow human being. Very well, I agree. I'll take the number you have given me and I will use it as a name. I am not worthy of anything more. Oh, woe is me. My life is misery. The doctor. Why are you shaking? Does this room scare you? Don't worry about it. The floor of the drunk tank partially collapsed. So now we keep special cases like yourself in the basement morgue until you sober up enough to have a basic conversation. Next time you show up here, we'll probably have our old drunk tank good as new and ready to go. 5539. So this is the answer to my lifelong enigma. A morgue. Of course. I am no test tube, babe. The only tubes my flesh knew poured me full with embalming fluid. Oh, father, tell me, did you truly stitch me together from disparate corpse parts? Oh, do not answer, for I already know the unfortuitous truth. This is why it is so hard to move or breathe. I am the walking, talking dead. A grotesque abomination! A mockery of Mother Nature! Doctor, sorry, I don't know what all that mumbling and yelling means, but if you are worried about that hole in the ceiling, it leads outside. I think Nibblers dug it out a while back to feast on the alcohol-soaked corpses of your less fortunate brethren. 5539. Oh, what's this about yon hole you're pointing at? Nibblers, huh? Are you showing me the path to freedom? Oh, father, how vile of you to unleash your grotesque creation upon the unsuspecting world. Little do you know that once I crawl to the surface, I shall not follow your dream of mass terror, you crazy man god you. Instead, in secret, I will try to live a normal life. I will take a new unassuming name like Igor the Stalker, or Vitaly the Barbarian, or maybe Dobrynya Iron Fist. I won't forget the number with which you christened me, but neither will anyone know my true nature. Now it is time. Your son must flee towards the stars. The doctor. Hey, stop! Don't climb up there. You can take the door right behind you. I haven't even given you a pamphlet on the dangers of drug abuse. For fuck's sake, fucking addicts, I hate this job. Fiend. The end. Well, maybe we run into that person. The morgue. Maybe. Okay. So, well, we still need to find these guys. Well, I think they ran away. And I really want to drink some water. But well, hey there. Many thanks for the help. And I'm glad that you didn't steal the kill. Anything new? No? Okay, then carry on. Oh yeah, well, and here this guy. I mean, I feel that 2000... Yeah, I mean, also, it could be rather dangerous. So let's actually go here and eat something. We have a lot of... Well, let's roast some meat then. Cook. I'm feeling kinda sick. I guess I got poisoned. What? Yeah, just a little bit. I thought we actually... cooked it or roasted it so the poison would get out. But well, I mean, it's red meat anyway. So yeah. So what should we do? Can we actually make something? I really want a leather armor. Oh, but didn't we get a babushka? But only one, right? Oh no, we don't have one. Well, tja. We also only have one tire, so the thorny armor is actually better than the tire armor. Oh no, it's not really. It has more fire resistance in case someone throws something at us. A babushka scarf for that as well. Oh yeah, here, this one though. Oh, also the babushka. Well, consumables. Oh, that's an old mushroom that we need there. Oh yeah, well, we could make more joints just so. Oh no, actually, didn't we have some devil's weed? What's this? Ah yeah, salt. Yeah. Yeah, well. Oh, the potion of animal interaction. Oh, we could make that. That's fun. Let's make that. We have the cucumber, we have an old shoe. We have some milk. Or moonshine. Is it moonshine? It looks like moonshine, yeah. And we've got a toadstool. Okay, let's do that. There. But we don't get any experience points. This witch's brew is bubbling in its vial. Smells awful. Okay, very good. In case we are seeing an animal. We don't have any fish. And I'm doing this one once. And then I have to admit I'm going to scum save. Yeah, scum save and load just to check that out. Yeah. So we still need to get the babushka scarf for crossbow. Whatever the use for the babushka scarf is. But well, we do have rope though. Yeah. Well, okay then, so, I mean, we have 109 points. Of course, we could use one of the injections. But I feel more like being cheap here. So, but where are they, actually? Like, where's the couple? Or did they actually run away? I don't know. So we've got a little bit more time for this episode. Like, why are these doors open, by the way? Let's run over here. We are pleasantly quick here. Oh, crap. There. Running here. Oh. Nikiro 4th. Did we talk to this guy yet? Ah, here, there he is. The mustached man's eyes burn with hope. Please tell me the aspics are no longer occupying my home. Well, you know, if those mutants have their own afterlife, they're enjoying it now. That's a good line, actually. Really? Amazing! Although I'm saddened that my noble pets died, I've come up with a new breeding plan for them now, and this time it's gonna go off without a hitch. No risk, only rewards. Yeah, listen. Quit breeding mutants, dude. Well, I don't doubt it. You're gonna pay me or what? Oh yes, sure thing. Is 300 rubles okay? Well, that's not much of a reward, pal. Like, look at the effort, and here, look, it bit me. And it burned me, and it slimed me all over the feet. Oh, you're right about that. Let me give you 100 more, as well as a can of delicious condensed milk. That must be enough. Am I right? Of course I am. Yeah, that's better. Give it here. Here you go. Thanks again. So, then tell me, what's the fate of the inverter factory? Most folks never questioned what happened to that place. They had other things to worry about, and nobody wanted to invite trouble by asking the authorities. But I investigated, and I think it's safe to share what I learned all these years ago. The factory was disassembled and moved away from here by the former army general and current defense minister, Gleb Voronin. Now why he did that and where it is now, I have no idea. You can ask him personally, except that no regular Joe can just walk into 7th Heaven. 7th Heaven? Tell me more about 7th Heaven. What sort of a place is that? That's what we bottom feeders call the huge structure on top of the flat block roofs. Didn't you see it when you were approaching the city? It's a huge district built for those who rule us and those who are rich enough to buy a life above the poverty and smog of city streets. It's forbidden to us regular folks. Well, is there a way to get in? Or up there, rather? Sure, you can either have parents who are important politicians or try serving in the city police. At a certain rank, policemen get a permit allowing them to visit the upper district. There's, however, a third way. Folks say Mikhailich, the owner of eponymous tavern, is pretty good at forging entry permits. There are lots of police in Trudograd and no single 7th Heaven guard knows every one of them personally, so if your permit looks like the real deal, they let you in, no questions asked. Well, we heard something about the tavern, right? Well, but by the way, why would they move an entire factory piece by piece? What was so important about it? I don't know, and I'm not in the mood for guessing. Maybe it was useless and they decided to sell it to Astrakhan, or you reused the materials for building the walls. Or maybe it was so valuable they wanted to save every piece of machinery from the hands of marauder gangs. Must be one or the other, unless it's not. Well, I mean, speculation's always interesting, right? Well, and what kind of a guy is this Voronin fellow? I don't know him personally, just his political inclinations, the laws he passed. I also know that despite the odds, he not only survived the dark times of anarchy in Trudograd, but even kept his seat of power, first as an army general and later as a politician. That means he's either very wise or very powerful indeed. Okay. Well, thanks for the info. Let's change the subject, shall we? Sure thing, just remember it's hard to get into 7th Heaven. Very hard. You shouldn't even try. Yeah. So, tell me something about the mutants here in the city. You seem to know about that. If you mean the brainless animal-like mutants, they are most common in the sewers. You rarely see them wander out into the streets. I also heard there are some vampire-looking things hunting Trudogradians at night, but that must be an urban legend. Maybe. I don't intend to find out. Outside the city walls, gangs of strange-looking hobos have been appearing more and more. They might be humanoid mutants, or simply homeless winos. They are usually followed by creepy-looking dogs. Now those things definitely have something wrong with them at a genetic level. You'll see what I mean if you take a gander outside. Yeah, well, let's see. That sounds super interesting though, and exciting. I also heard about the mine folk, supposedly short, stocky little men that live in an abandoned mine shaft nearby. They always carry hammers and picks around and mumble creepily, but they are harmless unless you provoke them. What's even weirder is despite this being a real common rumor, there are no mine shafts anywhere around Trudograd. Well, that sounds like dwarfs, huh? The mine folk. But well, that's about all I know. Our biggest local attraction is still the mysterious yet noble aspic, or gelatinous as they are also called. So if you wanna breed mutants, breed one of those. They are a joy to behold. Well, you're certainly an aspic fan, huh? Well, I see. Cool. I need to digest this important information. Could I ask something else? No problem. Fire away. What's your name, man? My full name is long and it sure ain't pretty, so you can address me by my last name, Kondrashkin. And what do you do for a living? I buy salt from a fishmonger in the outskirts, which I exchange for scrap metal at Yefim's place nearby. The metal I then resell to Narayana, the merchant, and she fixes it up to look good as new. That seems to be a good business model, huh? With that money, I go to Demian from the outskirts and buy 12 bolts of cloth and resell it to Guangzhou traders. Then I use that money to buy midget-sized suspenders, and our eyelids are growing heavier and heavier. As we stand there listening, we feel our eyes close and we descend into the lands of dream. Sleep while standing as we were taught in Atom. In our dream we see many strange things. Oh, it's the guy using a super villain. ability now. He just put us to sleep just like that. And for a second I thought that this might be some form of, you know, instruction what to do to make some really good money or something else. But I forgot everything, of course. Like, it started with salt, right? Selling salt to someone and then getting metal, fixing up the metal. Well, in our dream we see many strange things, from midgets in suspenders to jeans boiling in huge pots and exotic birds flying around in cages that get exchanged for arrowheads. Everything dances around in a kaleidoscope of shapes and colors until a loud sound startled us back to consciousness. Exchanging the pulp of the purple pumpkin for mountain pass of whose herb brand, and hey, are you paying attention? Barter +5. Rapidly getting our bearings, we answer with a drowsy nod. Despite missing the most of the story, we still feel like we've learned something new about the wondrous world of barter economy. Welcome, Kondroshkin. Many thanks for that. Many thanks. Much appreciated. Well, what's going on in the city? Grim times is what. It's as if everyone's waiting for something terrible to happen. The last time it was like this was just before the Great Plague of 2001. Ah, that great plague. Yeah, we heard a lot about that. And yeah, what do you do for a living? I already told you, remember? You even applauded when I said how I exchanged pirate amulets for dried sunfish and forged credit vouchers for mimic flour. Yeah, that story, yeah. We remember very good, yeah. So, heard any good rumors? People from the cult of Saint Seryosha are spending the winter by the Great War Memorial. Just last summer, people from Saint Slavik's cult stopped there. These two groups are dire enemies and never miss a chance to call each other heretics. If they ever met, there'd be a big brawl in the square, no doubt about it. Interesting. That is certainly interesting. Saint Slavik's cult and Saint Seryosha. Well, maybe we can set something up for them at some point. Okay. So, and that was good. Oh yeah, there's actually the lady. Oh yeah, here. The woman grins from ear to ear and even makes a clumsy attempt at an embrace. Oh yeah, loving and hugging. Thank you so much for saving our living space. Hey, no problem. Your husband seems like quite the inventor, but what he mostly invents is trouble. How do you cope with them? He's not that bad. He occasionally thinks up something completely stupid, like that time with the ice pigs. Though even that wasn't the worst of his mistakes. But he doesn't smoke. You know how much money we save by not buying tobacco? Buying tobacco. Yeah, that's actually also you stay healthier, right? And it doesn't stink. So a lot probably. Well, I can imagine. Now some other questions. I don't know if I've got anything fun to tell you, but ask away. Well, what's your name, oldster? My name is Svetlana Kondrashkina. Since I took my hubby's last name. Ah yeah, your hubby, like your husband. Well, what can you tell me about Trudograd? You know, I've seen many interesting places in my life. Trudograd isn't anything special to me, but it's home, I suppose. I found my family, my happiness here, and what else can one ask from the gods? I'd like to know about the gods, actually, like which gods, but well, what do you know, what do you do here? The way I spend my days would surprise nobody. These days, cooking, cleaning, shopping, and taking care of the adult baby I call my husband is all I do. But that's okay. I asked for a change of scenery, and boy, did I get it. Yep, it's all good, except for those times when my home is overrun with flesh-eating jellies. The woman glares furiously at her husband, who shrugs a half-hearted apology in return. Did you hear that, dear? I hope you did. Well, and what were you doing before this change of scenery? The woman smiles warmly as she looks inward to the magnificent vistas of her lost youth. She doesn't look so super old, but well. Back then I was excited not by discount turnips at the market, but by the legendary treasures and pre-war artifacts of the East. My entourage consisted not of man-baby entrepreneurs, but mighty heroes of legend like Cohen the Barbarian, Piotr the Flail, and the mysterious wizard Abu Simbel. What? Cool. So what can you tell me about Cohen the Barbarian? We need to ask her why she didn't defeat the Jelly Menace then, but yeah. Firstly, let's ask about these guys. So what can you tell me about Cohen the Barbarian? I first met Cohen in Ras Kuruf, a dank prison located deep beneath the fortress city of Tashkent. We'd been arrested and thrown into opposite cells when both of us separately had snuck into the city to steal the fabled eye of the General Secretary of the Communist Party of Uzbekistan, Ruby. Is that so? After talking it over, we decided to combine our skills and escape together. Feigning uncontrollable lust, I attracted a guard to my cell, and when he came close to the bars, knocked him out and grabbed his keyring. Then with Cohen's bulging muscles and my wits, we fought through an army of militiamen in the twisting corridors of the Gaol. We fled the city under cover of night, regrouped and made another attempt on the Grand Ruby. Needless to say, that time we succeeded. Could it be that you just watched Conan the Barbarian? But well. Okay, and could you tell me something about Piotr the Flail? Oh, Piotr was the fine man and very pious. Oh no, we couldn't ask her about the, like, why she didn't deal with the jellies. I would have liked to do that, but I guess no. Oh, Piotr was a fine man and very pious. However, most of his religious teachings surrounded the virtues of robbing people, which he practiced constantly. But he also prayed to his god, and it gave him powers. The Black Goat, was it called, or the Black Ram? Anyway, I'll never forget the time I got wounded in a fight. When Piotr saw my cheek was bleeding, he immediately stopped beating on a party official we had kidnapped to learn the location of the Temple of Brezhnev, threw his flail to the ground and started dancing and chanting gibberish. Ya, melnais mezazis. I was so astonished I stopped bleeding on the spot. Or did the bleeding stop thanks to his magic? Well, everything is probably possible, huh? What can you tell me about Abu Simbel? Abu Simbel was a living legend in the deserts of the Deep South. He studied astrology, numerology and phrenology, as well as being a practicing medium. Only those closest to him knew he was also an alcoholic, but even this vice he turned into a mighty weapon. I'll never forget the time we were fighting a group of mutant Boy Scouts. We had been exiting their camp with the golden horn of morning calling when the creatures got the better of us. They were about to tear us apart, and there were tens of them, maybe dozens, thousands. Then Abu Simbel took a giant swig of cheap bathtub gin from his flask and sprayed that liquid onto a torch, casting a massive fireball into the angry dart-throwing, spear-chucking horde. After that, only several remained standing. Several dozen, I mean. Maybe half. There wasn't a lot of call for math in my profession. Yeah, well, what can I say? You have a good imagination, lady. You call it imagination, eh? Then what do you say to this? Seemingly out of nowhere, she produces a huge rolling pin and begins demonstrating some lightning-quick swordplay. We can't help but be stunned by her skills. Oh. We could raise our hands and surrender. Alright, I was wrong, chill. We lose control of our defensive reflex and counterattack. No. Maybe you could have used your skills to get rid of those naughty jellies, huh? I would love to learn something from her. Can we learn something? Well, you could have used your skills to get rid of those naughty jellies, right? Oh no, those little critters terrify me. They're so slimy and revolting. Oh! Okay, understood. Let's go back to my other questions. Oh no. Okay, come on, guys. I don't have much more time, but let's explore this one. I reload. I want to see, like, maybe... Oh yeah, so they are. Okay, now they are going. But here, let's talk. Did you... Yeah? Your husband seems like quite the inventor. Yeah, he's not that bad. I can imagine, you know. Some question. What's your name? My name is Svetlana. And can you tell me something about Trudograd? You know, I've seen many interesting places. What do you do here? The way I spend my days with cleaning and so on, you know. The woman, yeah. Did you hear that, dear? I hope you did. Looking after my man-child. Well, and what were you doing before this change of scenery? Long ago, I lived far from here. Okay. So cool. So what can you tell me about Cohen? Yeah, Conan the Barbarian. Abu Simbel. Interesting story. And Piotr the Flail. Oh, you bled on the cheek, but you don't have any scars, so I guess your skin got scared about forming a scar or something, huh? Well, you certainly have a good imagination, lady. You call it imagination, eh? See my moves. Let's wait and see what else she has to say. Look at what I can do and tell me you still doubt I am the infamous Red Arrow. Okay, I was wrong in my assessment. The woman smiles enigmatically as she slips the rolling pin up on one sleeve. See, it's not good to be too skeptical, young man. Oh yeah, okay. Well. So no fencing lessons right now, huh? But well... But you could use those skills against the jellies, right? The naughty jellies. Oh no, they terrify me. They are so slimy and revolting. Yeah, understood. Let's get back to my other question. So, do you know any interesting rumors? Rumor has it you helped our young neighbor Slava land a job. If that's true, it was a very kind thing. The poor child was on the brink of suicide. Well, I also feel quite good about that one. No need to praise me though. So... although that's just me, yeah? It's us, like the community here. Yeah? We go help some people out right now. Yeah. Alright, and I think that concludes today's episode. That was cool. We got some action. We ate some meat. We had a good steak there. And, well, we helped people. That's good. And we got some stuff. And we learned some more about lockpicking. We learned something about bartering. Trader stock variation increased by 20% once we hit 150. Not sure if that will happen actually. I think on the next level I'd rather increase our lockpicking. And I wonder, I mean, okay, our melee weapons... Oh! What? Oh no, okay, no, we have martial arts. Yeah. Okay, we have 200 martial arts. Oh, and attacks aimed at body parts are much more deadlier now at 250, yeah. Yeah, so I spread out the stuff, but I feel that was actually a good... Oh! It was a good choice. Well, let's keep our points. I'm not entirely certain if the game shows the skill checks. Like, if someone knows something about that, please do tell. Like you know what I mean, right? That it shows that we need, for example, 250 points and we only have 200, so then it's grayed out or something. That would be the question. And if that is so, then I would just keep this here and only invest the points to get a skill check to work. That would be my strategy. That's what I usually do, as you know, probably. Yeah. By the way, let's have a look here. Did we actually... the inner reserve? Praetorian, yeah, so... we're not... we don't have any problems with the armor. Okay, so, but, well, that was cool. And here we end today's episode in this warm, cozy little hut with our buttocks to the fire. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, found it entertaining as much as I did. And if so, please do click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you never ever miss an episode again. If you didn't like this one, by all means click the dislike button. But then I would appreciate if you could explain what you didn't like, so we can learn, you know, and make things better. Many thanks for your support. See you next time, and don't forget to share your feelings, tips and tricks, thoughts, and anything else that's on your mind in the comment section. See you next time. Bye-bye.